Hey folks, this is BestInSlot and welcome to the island. This is a really cool, unique Jurassic World Evolution 2 custom map made by Dragon of Shadows. And rather than lots of paths and buildings, it's very much a site B approach to map design. There's tons of really cool natural features, lots of destroyed buildings and stuff sort of sporadically laid around. It really does have that Isla Sorna vibes, but it feels like its own thing. It also keeps developing over time with new areas and stuff like that, which is really cool. Hello, Utah. I should hide from the Utah Raptor. Now, it does come with no dinosaurs, so I've gone ahead and I threw in some extra fences and I put down some dinosaurs myself to just try to populate the island and feel like an actual Site B, but we're going to do a walking tour off the island today. I will link the map down below if you want to check it out for yourselves. I highly recommend it. There is a ton of work in this thing and it is absolutely insane, but it's really cool. Let's check it out. Right, I'm no longer BestInSlot. I'm now Rudiger and I've crash landed on the island. We're going to roleplay because I do that, apparently. Ah. So, we've got a small wandering pack. Wait, maybe we're more like a nature photographer. I don't know. Small wandering pack of Utah Raptors around this initial staff sort of area, sort of destroyed staff remnant area kind of thing going on here. The buildings crumbling apart over time. Utah is now picking apart the corpses that remained behind. We're starting in a nice optimistic way here. But you can see they were clearly building something here on the island before things went awry. Now the gates are jammed open, the buildings are falling down. Some of them are sort of tumbling to the ground, as you can see over there. And we are going to head into the island itself. It's very cool. So, center of the island, as you can see, gigantic volcano sprouting up through the middle. It doesn't have lights or smoke or any of that, but it does have a dip in the middle, a volcanic dip, as they're well known. And over on that side, let's run to the end of the river here. As you can see, across the muddy bank of the river, we can see a Dinochirus having a little nap. Every dinosaur I look at falls asleep. It's a very strange superpower I've acquired. Some fish lying out there. And there we've got a lovely waterfall at the tip of the map as well. So we're going to head basically in a circle around the outskirts of the map and check out some of these natural features. You can see there's a Dreadnoughtus as well over there. It seems all the dinosaurs have decided to hang around on the opposite side of the river. I guess I could cross. Feels a bit risky. I mean, it's a Dinochirus, right? It's not going to hurt me. It's fine. It's fine. As long as I don't threaten its territory. Those of you who saw my Claws playthrough will have seen a Dinochirus absolutely tear me to shreds. So, who knows? Hello, beautiful. Very cool. Oh, we've got some smaller... Well, that's a deer wandering around. Something... Oh, and there's our Dryosaurus. But yeah, if you ever wanted to build a sort of a Site B park, if you ever wanted to do like a machinima kind of thing, if you ever wanted to just record your dinosaurs in a more natural environment, this is basically a really cool ready-made one. Now, the map does have a ton of mods in it, mainly like extra feeders and extra plant life and stuff like that. But I don't think you would need to install all of it. I haven't installed all the different mods and the map is still working fine, so... Right, let's get a move on. So there's the facility you can see over there. Again, very much Lost World kind of feeling, you know, it's this little pocket of human resistance in the midst of all the nature. And we're going to follow this river along. It's a huge map, so it's going to take a little bit of time, but we're on a little journey. I've got my boots wet already, which anyone who's gone camping will know that getting your socks in particular and your shoes wet is basically the worst thing that can ever happen to you. It doesn't really get worse. You know, I covered this island in dinosaurs. I really did. And yet, when I start to explore it, it feels like there aren't any. I want to talk about that volcano briefly. You can see it's got these really sharp ridges, which are really difficult to do. What they've done, and I think this is how they've done it, is they've put fences kind of striating down the side of the volcano so that you can't move the terrain under it. So it kind of creates these sharp ridge lines along the sort of striations you can see going down the side of the volcano. It looks really good. I mean, it's a beautiful island in general. You see some pterosaurs flying around over there. Let's carry on down this way. Oh, hello. Got ourselves a galley. Should be a bunch of galleys then. I think I put about 40 in, so I don't know how I put in so many dinosaurs and they're not bloody here. We'll carry on going down a little bit. I can see I think that's an Alamosaurus over there in the distance. Now, seriously, where will I swear there's so many Gallimimus. I don't know where they all are. Now, I don't believe we can cross these bridges. It's very, very cool that we have a bridge in the first place, obviously, but I don't believe we can make it across. It's a ghost bridge. Yeah, I can't even walk into it. I'm going to have to get my boots wet. Rudiger, crash landed on this island. I've decided that's what we're doing. I have a fear of bridges. I'd rather wade through the dirty river than go near a bridge. And I'm soaked. Not in a oh, hello. Oh, under the boardwalk. This is the place to hook up, I'm telling you. that's all you do under the boardwalk is... Anyways, no, we're not going to talk about the boardwalk. Okay, it might be worth having a little peek over on that side. It looks like the path drops down there to the right. I can see some civilization. That would be my first priority. I need to find my way back to some remnant of humanity. But I can't resist. I'm just going to wade across this river like a totally normal person. Assume there's nothing in here that's going to eat me. A single pterosaur flying into the sky there in the distance. And look, hello, she's beautiful. It's my favourite dinosaur as a kid. Of course I had to come and check her out. And of course we are still using... Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Whoever designed this island and made these dinosaurs probably used the famous genetics mod that we may have highlighted a couple days ago on a certain channel. Isn't she a beaut? I mean, she's terrifying, but if you look at the original Jurassic Park Triceratops, she is a little terrifying in the eyes in particular, and it looks so much more like her than the one in game does. It's pretty incredible. Love you. Let's go have a little poke around. See an Alamo cresting over that hill there. See if we can find anything else in this area. Kind of like an open plains. So, oh no, it's a nesting site. Hello. So this is the Alamo nesting site, seemingly. It's a Barbadactylus sitting over there as well. The eggs must have hatched by the looks of it. There's no eggs in any of the nests. So I guess the eggs have all hatched and there's little baby Alamos out there somewhere. Are you a baby Alamo? What are you? You're a bush. Never mind. Oh, we've got brachys as well. It's a cornucopia of sauropods. And over there, a Whosaurus. And over there, a Stegosaurus. I'm not going to say there's much rhyme or reason to the dinosaur placement, okay? More deer. Just natural wildlife, you know? Makes sense. There is something about walking around in first person like this, with the sauropods in particular, that just feels epic, you know? It's just, it's why I was so desperate for a first person mode for so long, because this is the way to really get that sense of scale, you know, to really feel the sort of might and majesty of these dinosaurs, which for me is so important for Jurassic Park. So we've got a little, like a little bunker, fueling station kind of thing over here on the right-hand side. Vehicle parked up on the outside, and a little maintenance shed, and a little motorbike. I just want to be able to hop on and drive through the Myrmecosaurus' legs, okay? That's all I ever wanted. You say, oh, hello. We've got a big old ravine here, actually. So the waterfall this time doesn't end in a flat thing. It ends in this gigantic chasmous sort of area. I don't see anything in there. I might know that there are things in there, but I don't see anything quite yet. We'll have another look in a minute. See some trikes over there in the distance grazing on the far side, and Maiasaura, Barbadactylus soaring overhead. But before we check that out, beyond this little fueling depot over here, you can see in the distance there's a hill. It's like this landslide has taken place, this mudslide, earthquake kind of avalanche-y sort of thing, and it's pretty cool, so let's go check it out. Let's see if we can get to the top of the hill on foot, or if I'm going to have to teleport magically. I swear there's dinosaurs in this ravine. Oh, raptors. Raptors on the coastline. There's Montosaurus over there in the distance as well. Oh, and over there. Barbadactylus as well. Maybe they're further along. Yeah, so this is a gigantic... This is, again, another really cool natural design they made. This gigantic mudslide, landslide sort of thing, as you can see. So we've got dead trees and rocks poking out of the ground. Little bits of building, little bits of concrete. And it really does feel like a gigantic mudslide has sort of tumbled down the hill and into the muddy banks of the river down there. It's awesome. And that's a lovely bonus, unless you're the dinosaurs involved. I believe there are some... there's a vehicle as well, half buried in the dirt. It's just such a cool idea. Lots of dead trees, stego, working its way up the hill. What's this over here? Is this more building, maybe? I believe there's a couple of dinosaur skeletons in here as well. There's a little observation tower over there. Oh, we got a little pathway. Maybe this once curved, you know, through there, and there's like a nice little route over there. Logically, yeah, you'd come down here and then you'd cross over there, and that's what the tower was for. Until this mudslide came in and wiped out the whole thing. You can see over there we've got a really interesting formation there at the base of the volcano as well. We'll check that out in just a second. We clamber our way to the top of the hill, desperate for some form of civilization, for human contact. You can see there's a little something going on up here at the very least. Let's make our way up there, see what we can see. And if nothing else, we'll get a good view, an overview of the island from above. It's really go up a hill like this. This must be murder. When I stayed in Costa Rica, we stayed probably about this high up, it must be said, in like a wooden hut above the rainforest. And I was not at my fittest at the time, and I had to climb a hill very, very similar to this. And let me tell you, by the time I got there, oh my god, I was a disaster. Okay, so it's like a hilltop outpost. We've got the vehicles parked up. We've got like a ranger station, a couple extra vehicles here, and an observation tower sort of thing, and even the helicopter. I can get out, except I don't know how to fly a helicopter. There's a man. The man will save me. The man is not doing anything. The man will not save me. The man hates me. Let's see if we can get a better view from the front here. It's all nicely blocked off with this strong concrete fencing. Keeps the whole thing nice and safe. This, yeah, I mean, look at that. What a beautiful piece of natural map building that is. And like I said, there's more biomes and stuff to check out soon, but that volcano, the volcano is always a great idea because it just creates this centerpiece. And also it's got that, you know, slight Isla Nublar kind of vibe with Mount Sibo and stuff like that. So you see a canyon over there, a big lagoon area down there, like a swampy area around that, a big plain over in the distance, and we've got these kind of, it's almost like a rice field in the way that's this staggered pools of water. It's the Pippo pool. The Pippo pool is finally back. I'm going to make my way down the hill. Phew, that sure was a big walk I just did. Anyways, right, let's go check out over here. Hello, Edmontosaurus. Like hot springs. That's the idea. I wondered what they were meant to be. I haven't actually walked around on foot yet. So yeah, these are the hot springs kind of at the base, and you can see our herd of Gallimimus in the distance enjoying some warm water, you know. This will always make me think of the film Dante's Peak. Really good volcano. Nah, not really good, but you know, it's a volcano film, so it's velociraptors stalking through the steam. Very cool. There's a scene in Dante's Peak where the volcano, Dante's Peak, is getting a little bit rambunctious, and this couple, you know, it's a young, attractive couple, decide to go skinny dipping and, you know, bang it out in the hot pools, because that's how every single film has to start. Every single vaguely horrific film has to start that way. And then they get burned alive in the hot springs because they've been heated to unbearable temperatures by the rambunctious volcano. This is very cool. You can even see some dead trees, and in that hot spring over there, one dinosaur that maybe this is Dante's Peak, a little rambunctious. I just want to say rambunctious a lot. One of the dinosaurs did not heed the warning of the heat. Oh, that's a very dramatic looking image right there. No, I'm burning alive. Oh, right, let's get out of here. You okay? Okay, you'll protect me. Okay, so that's the mudslide area over there. So, I think we're okay to hang out, but if you have any babies, I'm not going to take a photo of them. Just again, slightly strange sentence. They are beautiful, though. I really like that we got these unique skins for the remodel, because it's so much nicer than the default Jurassic World version. Open plain where Rex dominates as the apex predator. If we just don't move, we'll be fine. Alan Grant wouldn't lie to me. Of course, I'm not moving. Just really trying to show off that second Rex skin because it's the beautiful buck skin from the other day and it looks incredible. Whoa, whoa, no, run away! Leave me alone. Right, let's head into the ravine a little bit. Let's head down this way, see what we can see. Okay, this looks more developed than the... Oh, God. Can I walk into this? Nope. Looks... let me figure out a way around. Oh, God. All right, I'm going in. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. So this is actually... I kind of forgot about this. This is actually a lagoon. So I should talk about this and explain how they've done this. Kyodenic has a wonderful mod called Open Lagoons, where you can place down a lagoon and then sort of edit the terrain inside it and blend in the edges and stuff like this. So this river right here is a functioning lagoon. How cool is that? Isn't that awesome? It's my favorite mod in the... It's one of my favorite mods in the game, it must be said, because it lets you integrate your lagoon creatures in a natural way, which is just impossible otherwise. Like the aviaries, you can kind of have your pterosaurs flying around, but this is the way to have your lagoon creatures feel like part of the world. Look at this Snophosaurus working its way down the river. That's very, very cool. There's another one. There's a kelp and stuff at the bottom. We'll be back a little bit later on, fed, of course, by the waterfalls, which are all descending down from the mountains. Let's go check this facility out first, and then we'll hop into the... Actually, no way. I had to get around. Don't look at this. Don't look at this. Ah, ah. How do oh, hello. I just want to get out, man. Now, of course, there's a slight problem that they will swim into the terrain, but small price to pay. Oh, there's a sunken ship over there as well. That's awesome. Some Igvies swimming around. These little islands, as you can see. Another... Oh, look at this. Wait, where are... This is cool. Where are we? The outskirts of the facility. The ship crash-landed at the side. Crash-landed? It's a ship. Right, I can't seem to... I'm going to have to... Bear with me. That was tough, but I made it. So, yeah, the boat... Abandoned. Left to rot. Old rusted feeders. Little observation posts and stuff like that over on the central islands. This is the facility. Water, makes sense. I guess here to manage the... That's dust hanging off it. Cool. I guess here to manage the lagoon animals. Floating truck. Everyone needs a floating truck. I won't hear it otherwise. A very cool little facility. This would have been the more logical place to enter it, I'm sure, but... Oh, hello buddy. A little Stroofy, I think. Archaeonothomimus, maybe instead, actually, given the head shape. I wonder if there's anything else around here. Let's carry on exploring. Back into the swamp. I want to get back to the lagoon as well. More pterosaurs in the distance. There's a feeder here, so it seems like that... Oh, hello. It seems like there has been some attempt by the man to maintain and look after these dinosaurs, or at least observe them at the very least. And of course, it wouldn't be a swamp without a Spinosaurus. I should be a little bit more cautious for this bit. There she is. Again, I know it's such a daft thing to get excited about, but just sort of observing dinosaurs when you're like hidden in a bush like this and you've got that the plant texture in the foreground and it feels like you're sneaking a glimpse, and especially on such a beautiful natural map like this, it really feels like you're observing the dinosaurs in the wild, and it makes me happy. It's the stupidest thing, but I really enjoy it. It's kind of where my heart is. It's the same with Planet Zoo and stuff like that. I don't like the man-made stuff. I like the... Oh, God, there's two of them. Beside each other. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. See what happens to people around the Spinosaurus. Jurassic Park 3 is my my holy Bible. Oh, I do want to go back and check the lagoon out. Alright, we're heading back into the swamp. There's something there. Is that another Rex? I wonder if it's the same Rex. I think I only put 2 in, so I'm really curious about that. Wait, oh, it's not a Rex. It's a, well, you know, that's quite appropriate. It's not a Rex, it's a Tarbosaurus. If you're going to get 2 dinosaurs confused, they should technically be the 2 that you get confused. Alright, let's go check out this lagoon. There's nothing in the aviary, annoyingly. That's my bad, really. Okay, but what I really like about this, as a neutral observer who's stranded here, of course, is just how the lagoon... Look, it just feels like a natural waterway. It just feels like... That's a Mosasaurus tail. Just happened to swing by. It just feels like a natural lake, you know, but it's not. It's a working, functioning lagoon. It's very, very cool. I'll show you how that's done at the end of the video. Let's have a little dip inside. I just need to wash off, you know. I'm dirty. I'm heating up. I need some water. It couldn't hurt to look, right? Styxosaurus. It just, I mean, look how natural that looks. Isn't it beautiful? It looks so much more naturalistic, realistic, like a place where the animals could actually live. It's really beautiful to observe. See some plesiosaurs over there. I'm also drowning at this point in time. It's beautiful. Forget how small Placio is. Nofo comes in, and Nofo's not huge, but it's like twice the size of the Placi. It really does feel like I'm just looking at an underwater camera in like a real prehistoric lagoon. It's very cool. Boy howdy, that sure was a hell of a climb. Oh, we can just see I think it's a Dunkleosteus making its way through the river. There's a little boat on the riverbank as well. Lots of lovely little details. But we've made it to the aviary facility, so let's go have a little poke inside, and then we'll head over to the Great Plains over there in the distance. Also abandoned, seemingly. Another helicopter that's going to ignore me. And yeah, it looks like it was observation for the aviary originally. They love these tilted towers, don't they? And in there we have, because I just added them, we have a pack of, I think that's a Marodactylus. Oh, it is broken. Oh, the aviary's in shreds. Gee, I didn't even realize. In absolute shreds. No wonder all the pterosaurs got out. Wink, wink. See the gap up there. Cages ready to catch if need be. Maybe they just prefer it in there, you know? If maybe there's a good food supply in there and the Marodactylus don't feel the need to leave. That could make sense. Isn't it beautiful? Right, I'm going to have a little dash over there and we'll catch up. So we made it to the outskirts of the swamp. You can kind of see the island laid out behind us. So, ooh, hello, tree. We've got this wide open, almost game trail sort of area laid in front of us. But I can see a facility, a large facility in the distance. So that just might be what we're looking for. But I can also see what looks to be a very large pterosaur in the distance as well. It looks like a Quetzalcoatlus flying over the top of the facility. But we must journey there and see if we can get off this bleeding island alive before the volcano erupts, maybe. Kind of feels like if dinosaurs did take over our world, you know? Do 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 do. That's very much a statement right there. Like, she is the queen of this place. You're not coming in. Pick the highest roosting spot and dominate on it. How do I get inside? It's over here. Pylons just stretch over there into the distance. Okay, I'm going to come inside, but we're going to be chill, okay? Uh-oh. Okay, very cool facility. Again, a little bit broken up. Looks like there's a visitor center over there. That might be my ticket off this island. It's like maybe they were trying to build something at some point and it just never really came to fruition. There's a hotel over there, visitor center, which I did not know the Quetzal could perch on like that. Let me in! I can't get in. Oh. I must accept my fate as a dead boy. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the island. It is very cool. There's a little pit, water pit over here as well, little thing. It's very, very cool. It's really expansive, beautiful natural work. There's some extra things I didn't see, so we've got a little tunnel system over here. Let's just have a little peek. Yeah, a little tunnel system that opens up, obviously, so you'd be able to walk through the mountain itself, and we've got an extra facility over here on the far side. That then takes you through the gate to here, which is, of course, where we initially started. And look how it's all raised up to create this weird little diorama, almost. It's very, very cool work. Let me just change that to default. There's a volcano, so this is the river that swoops down. There's a little bridge we cross. Let's follow the river along. I swear to God I put some Suchomimus in here. I swear I put Suchomimus in here. Follow the river down. So much work in this. There really is. Into the lagoon. Yes, I'll show you this from above because I think it's really interesting. The lagoon is here. So you can see that is the outskirts of the lagoon right there, right? So that bit there, you can't see it. So all you do is you raise up the land around it, you sink down the middle, and you can build. You can kind of see the lagoon shape. I think that's hard to avoid. But I mean, I think if you saw that, your first thought is not man-made lagoon. It just looks like a lake, essentially. The way they've sort of edged it with the trees and then put the swamp around it is really beautiful. Really helps sell it. Hey, buddy. And then, yes, you got the aviary over there with the little waterfall coming out of the aviary, spilling down into the river eventually. Awesome stuff. And then, like I said, we've got this sort of game trail open area over here on the far side next to that facility we just explored. The volcano, as you can see, as I said, the striations all have... I don't know if that's necessary, but I just think it's a cool idea anyway. But there's a fence going down here, little things on there as well, and you can see the inside of the volcano, like so. I just think it's a really cool map. It's something completely different. You know, we usually don't see such naturalistic focus maps. Usually there's lots of pathwork and building, and this is very much more my kind of thing. I always identify stronger with the Site B sort of stuff. This has given me what I think is a really fun idea for a series park build kind of thing. One that should be resistant to all manner of mod changes. We might have a look at that this week, but really beautiful work here by Dragon of Shadows. Yeah, the island by Dragon of Shadows, I will link it down below. Definitely go check it out if you enjoyed this tour, and if you did enjoy the tour, also throw me a like and all that kind of jazz. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you lovely folks very, very soon. Cheers much of as always. Bye-bye.